Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Harvest LA Daily Devos. Today is Thursday, August 20th. My name is Jeremy and today I'll be reading from Romans chapter 12, verse 1 to 8. If you like to follow along, I'll be reading from the ESV. So verse 1, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. For by the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned. For as in one body we have many members, and the members do not all have the same function, so we, though many, are one body in Christ, and individually members one of another, having gifts that differ according to the grace given to us. Let us use them, if prophecy, in proportion to our faith, if service, in our serving, the one who teaches in his teaching, the one who exhorts in his exhortation, the one who contributes in generosity, the one who leads with zeal, the one who does acts of mercy with cheerfulness. So this passage is really important because it answers the question, how do we discern God's will? And Paul lays out clearly in 3 points how we can go about answering this question. So the first point being, we must give ourselves to God as living sacrifices. And so not only giving God our bodies, but we can offer God our time, our plans, our possessions. And when we give Him everything we have, He'll give us everything that we will need. The second point that Paul makes is, we must not conform to the behavior or the customs of the world. So what is sometimes popular or convenient may not please God, and in fact may distract us from hearing His voice. The third point that Paul makes is that we must let God transform us by changing the way we think. And we can go about this by studying His Word, praying, singing songs that glorify His name, or even spending time with other believers. And so there are many ways that we can let God enter into our lives. So when I was in college, I served in the homeless ministry, and the one thing I discovered about myself is that I really enjoyed listening to people's stories. So whether it was listening to people overcome their hardships, or even finding joys in everyday life, I recognize that everyone has a story to tell and a unique perspective that I can learn from. And that experience, or those experiences in my formative years, helped shape me to become who I am today. In verse 6 to 8, the Apostle Paul writes that we're all given different gifts by God. So whether it is the gift of leadership, the gift of generosity, the ability to teach, or to encourage one another, when we give God our time, when we let Him enter into our lives, He will reveal Himself to us, the gifts that He has given to each and every single one of us, and guide us in our life journey. So I hope this passage today helps to encourage you. I miss you guys all terribly, so hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time.